So I guess looking at your.
Those are the petri dishes that I use to sample the venting.
Okay.
I can tell you I got the analysis back already. There are 3 different types of mold growing in my vent.
Okay.
I did 2 controlled, meaning I actually swabbed places that were near the vents, and then I swabbed the vents directly, and then I put a couple for air quality samples above the vents.
Okay.
All the ones that were near the vents or involved the vents came back with heavy mold. The ones that were just basically my controlled came back with barely any or no visible mold.
Okay. Okay.
That said, with your guys' website, it does list that you guys do take care of mold problems 4 different times in your duct cleaning section.
Mm-hmm.
It also lists that you guys use brushes with your trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, I can't imagine why you guys can't do it. If you guys strictly cannot do anything about the mold in my system, I really feel like that was false advertisement then on your guys' part.
Okay.
Additionally, my concentric exhaust vent right now, I believe it's probably going to be the culprit here. I say this because I've called before to ask, hey, should I be hearing this? Yep, that's normal. What I heard was a loud noise. It is reverberation, and it was squealing.
Okay.
The way that it's set up is they put it, which no fault of theirs whatsoever, but I live on a corner. I live on the corner of Teresa Drive and Wilson Ave Drive, right there by Wilson Ave Hy-Vee. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So with where I live, I am right on the corner. There is no wind protection from my house whatsoever. I get the heaviest wind probably in Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
My neighbors across the street are very quiet, and I love that, but unfortunately, I get all the wind from their house.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it's a cemetery, so, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But that being said, I gotta wonder if that's the issue, because I've also had my system locked out quite a few times. The last time Adam came out to take a look at things and he adjusted the settings, I have to wonder if the wind hitting that concentric exhaust is what's locking me out. Because it's nothing else that I'm doing. I've changed the furnace filter multiple times in 1 month to try and fix the issue.
Yeah.
I've lowered it from a MERV 8, I think, to a MERV 5 to see if that fixed the issue. It didn't.
Okay.
So that being said, I think there's probably an issue with the exhaust there. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, it could be. You know, that definitely. Is it? So it's a concentric where
Yep.
2 that go into the one pipe that goes out, and then you got kind of a cone on the outside.
Yep, and then they put some, it looks like plumber's putty around like where the actual house and like the siding is, and then it sticks out, and there's the back side where it takes the air in.
It draws the air in from
Yep.
the exhaust valve.
Yep. So I gotta wonder if maybe that's part of the issue there is the wind's hitting it perfectly where it's causing an issue and locking me out.
It could. That's possible. You know, are you getting a fault code with it as well?
I have in the past. The last time I got one, I know I read it off to Adam, and I know he said that's normally a lockout because your system is trying to put air out, and there's an issue with the air coming in or something, I think is what he said. I don't remember word for word.
Did we, when we put this in, did we put in new venting or did we reuse what you had?
For the actual venting,
the PVC.
The PVC is brand new. You guys did that.
Okay.
Because I went from a machine that was built in, I think, 88 to something that's brand new.
Okay.
So you guys had to put in new exhaust venting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like there's 2 separate issues there.
There are.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, do you know when the last time you had an issue with it locking out?
That was the last time Adam had came out. It locked out the night before, and Adam came out and is not locked out since.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Here.
Are you just pulling up the work order?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to look at Adam's notes here to see what he did, yeah, limit, yeah, it was a limit fault. He adjusted airflow. Guys, we have 56 delta. And there's a little bit of a low spot where the venting exited the furnace that he fixed. And then he took care of that low voltage wiring for you.
Yep.
Okay. So it looks, I don't think so what the adjustments he made
Mhm.
were, he adjusted the airflow on the system.
Mhm.
It looks like you probably increased the airflow a little bit,
Mhm.
so it didn't, basically kind of keeps that heat exchanger from getting so warm.
Mhm.
So he went, he got it down to where that even in high heat, your temp rise is about 56 degrees, which is definitely within range.
Okay.
And then obviously in low fire, it was a 46 degree, which is perfect. So, and it looks like he adjusted the cooling as well. So hopefully we'll probably want to. I mean, I'll definitely want to know. Let's see, we put this in back in
November.
November.
And then, like I said, a few weeks later, Escalade came out to do the duct cleaning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with all that debris just being pushed around, I have to wonder if there was like something in there that collected and basically made it a nice little moisture pad where something wasn't there before, like maybe a bunch of hair and dust and stuff just got together and that's where the mold started to grow. I don't know. But that's my only thought because no issues before and now it's pretty bad.
Okay. So we just did the furnace.
Yep.
Okay.
Not even 5 months at this point. They're close, but
Yeah,
not quite.
yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, you're right. I mean, we've been reviewing, our duct cleaning and our website and taking a look at that. And so I guess a little history here is back in like 08, 09 after the flood, we did do a lot of mold. They came out with a product that you could put into the duct system that could potentially kill any mold or mildew in there. Then a few years later, the EPA came out and said they didn't think it was safe, so we stopped using it. But some of that information is kind of still on our website, and I think that in terms of when we clean a duct system, there are different things we can use. We don't use like brushes. Usually it's just our skipper hose is all we use to get through stuff. But I mean, when we pull stuff out, I mean, we can pull things out. Whatever. I mean, we pulled all sorts of stuff out of ductwork. Usually it's dust in the hair and things like that. But I guess we're not a mitigation company either. So, I mean, there's not, if the issue was you were wanting us to do this to remove mold and things and to mitigate the problem, to eliminate the issue, we'd never be able to claim we could do that. I guess the part that I'm unsure of is, do you feel like the duct cleaning caused this somehow?
Yes, because like I said, there's nothing there before November. There are no issues. My wife and I had lived in that house for 2 years, didn't have a single issue, and now we're having issues.
Okay.
Now we're seeing issues arise that weren't there before. Now we're starting to smell things that weren't there before.
Okay.
So at this point, I don't, like I said, it could have just been something got blown and pocketed somewhere where maybe it didn't get quite clean enough or something. And that's what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that there's an issue there, and it wasn't there before
Sure.
November.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, I'm happy I can do a couple different things for you. I mean, we can refund, what you paid for the duct cleaning. I'm happy to do that. And if you still want us to come out when we get our duct truck back up and running, you're at the top of the list. I'm happy to come out and do that for you. I mean, obviously, we didn't do,
the bigger issue right now is the mold.
sure.
You guys specifically list that you guys are able to remove it and take care of that issue.
Okay.
Now, if you're saying that you did that back after the flood in '08 and then you took it off of your website a couple of years later, that means it's been on your website for at least 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's been there for 10 years and you guys have been advertising that for 10 years and you can't do it, that's an issue.
Okay.
That's an issue because I didn't know I had mold in there to begin with. Yes, mold spores live in every house in America. We're probably breathing them in right now.
Yeah.
The problem is that the ones that are in my house right now are dangerous because they've collected and started to reproduce and basically cause health issues in my house.
Yeah.
So if you say that you can do something and you can't do it, it's really frustrating because now there's a bigger issue from what you did in the first place is what I'm seeing. Because again, nothing before November, no issues. Now we're having a lot of issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it were just me or my wife, okay, yeah, hey, you might have seasonal allergies. We'll go to the doc, take care of that. It's me, my wife, and now my cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That factor alone just screams that there's a problem. Go down there, do the swab test. Looks like there might be something. Order the kit. The kit comes. 6 out of the 8 say, yep, you got a huge problem. The other 2, the controls, there might be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I mean, what are we going to do about this? Because that's a pretty costly problem now for me that I have to deal with.
Sure. So I guess my question would be, I mean, when you had us, wanted us to come do this, did you know you had a issue with potential mold in your duct system?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
All I was doing was, hey, if you're going to put in a new furnace, might as well clean out the ducts while you're at it because I don't know if that's ever been done.
Sure.
And that was my attitude at the time.
Yeah.
The other part of that was, from my understanding, when we bought the system, we'd get a discount if we did the duct cleaning with it. So we said, yeah, it makes sense if we're going to put in a new furnace. We got a new AC a few years ago. Let's just do it and try and get everything up to par and make sure and get ahead of any potential issues.
Sure.
Now, there's a huge issue that we thought we took care of back in November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess, I mean, I'm more than happy to take care of the duct work. If you want us to do the duct cleaning and I'm more than happy to refund, the additional that you paid for that. If there was an extenuating issue with mold or mildew, I mean, again, our duct cleaning might remove some of that, but if there's an issue with it growing in the duct system or that's a source of an ongoing issue that we'd never claim that we could.
You actually do on your website. You claim that you can actually eliminate mold and make it healthier and increase your health benefits.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about air quality, I think 6 times, mold mitigation and mildew removal 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
So you do actually claim that on your website right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I pointed that out to you now a couple of times, and it's still up there as of last night.
Yep. Yeah.
So
and we're reviewing that and kind of looking at how that's worded because I don't want to lead people the wrong way.
And you are right now on your website. No offense, but like having worked for GoDaddy and having had to get into servers and having people call in about this type of thing, your IT guy probably should have taken down the duct cleaning page until you guys got that figured out.
Okay.
It's still up as of last night. You're still advertising it as of last night.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I've got screenshots and a screen recording of it saying that this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're saying that you can't do that at all. You don't have brushes on your truck. Really, all you guys use is a skip.
We can go through and we're happy to run that duct truck and clean out the system. I would never tell you that if you have mold in there that we're going to eliminate the source or the issue. Your house as a whole is kind of a whole organism. There's a lot of things going on. It's very common if there's mold issues for those to collect inside the duct system, because that's the lungs of your house. That's how you're.
That's also the darkest point in my house as well, is it's gonna be the
Sure.
duct system.
Sure, yeah.
So, again, if you can't do anything about the mold, are you gonna actually do something since your website says you take care of it? I had 0 issues in November and now I'm having issues. Is there anything you guys are willing to do about it whatsoever?
Like I said, I'm happy to reimburse you for the duct cleaning and come back out and redo the duct cleaning and go through the system again. And I think the original issue you said was that you found some areas where some stuff didn't get cleaned out thoroughly.
It looked like it hadn't been cleaned at all. The one was almost clogged with how bad it was.
Okay. And we would obviously back that up. I mean, we say we're going to clean out your ductwork. We are going to clean out your ductwork. I don't know. We don't know that there was mold in there before, or if the duct cleaning. I don't know how a duct cleaning could cause mold to form.
Well, if everything's getting pushed together, like I said before, and it's starting to insulate itself and start to grow together because all that dust, pet hair, and dander, whatever collects in your house and gets pushed through your vents, all collects in one spot, it's going to be an incubator.
Okay.
Like, I mean, if you think about it, the trash, heaps around here, like the dumps and stuff, they have to do mitigation through their systems and through the actual dump itself, because all that stuff collecting can cause gases and can cause incubation of a number of different organisms. So it makes sense that in a house, it could do the same thing.
Okay.
If all that dust and debris collects in one spot, something's going to grow out of it.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think?
That's
That's my only thought.
Yeah.
The other thought is there was a dead mouse in the one vent that I found.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I mean, just everything collected in that one spot. I don't know what the rest of the vents look like. I haven't taken them down, looked at them.
Sure.
I haven't invested in a scope to go through and see if I see anything in the other vents.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is what I found in that one vent so far, and that's really pushing me to believe that there's something in there that's causing this, or that did cause this.
Yeah. Without me seeing it, I just, to be frank with you, in all the years that I've been here and with this company, I don't think we've ever had an issue like this where we just did kind of a normal duct cleaning on a home that would have ever, it certainly happened where we've missed a few spots, or sometimes our hose doesn't, get through, or we have an issue where we get some areas that collect and, we find it later, we have to go back and clean it. That's happened.
How would you find it later, though?
If a customer has an issue with it, or maybe there's
What
some additional
issues would
stuff.
I have?
Well, sometimes they notice a little, that, hey, we thought we'd have a little less dust. It seems to still be pretty dusty around here. Could you come back and inspect it? And then we go back through and inspect. And
I can tell you that we definitely have dust in our house, and that part of that issue is that dust has the mold spores in it that's affecting me and my family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's, I mean.
So again, we can come out and I can run the duct truck through and we can clean everything out. We can have the ductwork clean and remove anything that our system can vacuum out of that system. But again, if there's things that are causing mold to grow, or if if it's very common for this stuff to be in other parts of the house where these spores are getting airborne. We're not going to be able to mitigate the actual source of it. All we can do is clean out the ductwork.
Okay. So you're not willing to stand by your website currently as it stands, is what I'm understanding.
So I'm willing to come out and clean the ductwork. I'm not going to make any claims that system would completely eliminate any sources of mold or issues that you have going on inside the house.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm more than happy to clean the duct system, but if there's other issues going on, I don't know how to take care of that for you. That would be another company.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I understood that you guys are going to be zero responsible for the mold. as it stands right now. You're saying you will not do anything about it, and that I'm kind of on my own to find a company to do it and to have them do it and be split the bill.
I mean, you can handle it how you want. If it were me in my home, I mean, there's companies out there that are specific to mold mitigation in a home.
Mm-hmm.
We can clean a duct system. I don't know how to take care, or to make sure that the rest of your home would be taken care of better.
Okay.
So.
And it is also my understanding that you will not have your truck back until at least 2.5 weeks from now. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we got I'm hoping towards the end of next week we should be seeing it again, and as soon as it's ready, I am happy to get out there and get this thing prepared for you. If I can get it sooner, I will.
Okay.
And I'll be glad to reimburse you for the duct cleaning. I don't want you to feel, I apologize. I think that the way that's written, I could see where it could be taken both ways. I don't think that's why you originally signed up to have the duct cleaning done. But we're happy to come out and do the job that you paid for, and try to get whatever's in there out of there, and maybe that would fix the issue for you.
I'm just curious about something. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Duct cleaning removes pests, mold, mildew, and other contaminants that make your home smell. If you're sick of dusting and vacuuming your carpet frequently, air duct cleaning services can remove a lot of the dust in your home so you won't have to clean as often. Cleaner air, fewer allergens in the air make you sneeze. Your family will be able to breathe once you have your ducts cleaned. End it here. Your home has a musty odor to it, mold or mildew could be growing in your ducts. Quality air cleaning services can remove the mold spores spreading throughout your home. I mean, it's not really up for interpretation thing with the way you guys are wording it. You guys are wording it like you guys can remove it. So, I mean, it's not a take it either way thing. It really is you guys are making it out to seem like you guys can take care of that issue right away.
Okay.
So, I mean, up for interpretation, not really. Not when you say it 4 different times, 4 different ways.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You guys have it on there 4 different times. You guys have health quality on there 6 different times. So, I mean, yes, that's not why I hired you in the first place, because I didn't have that issue in the first place. Now I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do anything else. I didn't put anything in my vents directly. I put new covers on like I was suggested to do. I washed a couple of the covers like I was suggested to do, and that was it. And now I've got it in my duct system.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else I should have done differently. I don't know how it got in there in the first place. You're right. It's weird, especially during the winter time when the air is supposed to be drier. I run a small little humidifier in my kitchen above some plants.
Yeah.
I do that during the winter time just because of the drier air. It's not like it's a whole home humidifier system or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have. And I run dehumidifiers in my basement year round to make sure that there's no issues down there. And I've done that since I've moved in as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like there's anything that, oh, hey, I'm going to put some plant stuff in here and see what happens or anything. No. The only thing that's been done in the last 5 months is I had a new furnace installed and I had the ductwork cleaned.
Sure. I understand. And I'll tell you, I'm sorry we didn't do a better job for you. I really am. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. I'm not trying to be difficult for you. I guess my thing is I don't want to come out there with our duct truck again and have you think that that's going to fix everything. If you have more things going on in your home, you might want to get that inspected.
Okay.
I will be more than happy to have my guys go out and we'll do as thorough of a job as we possibly can to make sure everything is clean, and take everything out of there that it, possibly get to, and clean that duct system up and hope that that maybe mitigates the issue for you. And I'm very sorry that you and your wife have going through this. I would not want that if it was my home either. So, I see where you're coming from your perspective, and I appreciate you, drawing my attention and letting me know that, the way we have this stuff is that, could definitely be misled, and I don't want to mislead people that we can eradicate issues throughout your entire home, but, we can definitely get in there and clean out that duct system and take care of cleaning that up better for you, and I wish we would have done a better job for you in the first place.
Okay.
So, I will gladly also refund what you paid for the duct cleaning, and then, and again, if you'll let us, we will come back and I will send my guys out there and we will do, the very best we possibly can to get this all cleaned out and get the system, do the job we should have in the first place for you.
Let me know when you guys can make it out done, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.